Our program focuses on, yes, learning how to deal with the tangible physical fabric of old buildings, how to keep those buildings useful, maintained, contributing to society, and also about the cultural narratives and the meaning that goes into those places and makes them significant.
I think historic preservation is something that you can make such an impact with, because the built environment is so important to people.
In preservation, I feel like in some ways it can be maintaining the building, but it's also emphasizing certain stories and experiences of people, in all people, so that we have something to look back on.
You're getting a little bit of history, you're getting a little bit of architecture and building, and then you're also being able to tell a story. It's taken my passion for storytelling and my love of history, and of course the love of the Low Country, and you're just putting it all together.
We get to learn really how architecture shaped society, but how society shaped architecture, and how the built environment has been affected by those relationships. And you definitely get to see that in Charleston. It's a great place to study that.
Historic preservation, for the 15 years plus that the program's been in operation, has really had an applied or hands-on core to our pedagogy, and that continues in the theme of service learning or applied learning. So students learn skills, learn knowledge by practicing projects that benefit people who are taking care of historic places.
I feel like I would describe the program as like hands-on, community partnership driven. So much of what we do is in service of the community, and that's really what historic preservation is about.
Preservation is not just one thing. It is not just writing papers. It is not just cleaning up bricks. It's not just drawing. It's all of that combined.
There's a huge network of professionals who have their day jobs working in historic preservation who we are able to engage and have asked to teach a class or sit on thesis committees.
A lot of our adjunct faculty, they are the ones who are out in Charleston in the field of historic preservation doing all the groundwork. So it's been a really great experience to learn from them.
There's days where we were out 2, 3, 4 days a week doing hands-on preservation work, which I absolutely loved. Learning how to reglaze window, repoint bricks, document, laser scan, kind of all those things that make preservation so interesting.
And Charleston is now still at the cutting edge in a lot of ways in terms of dealing with some huge crises and some of the existential threats that we face as a society. We are joining with community members and also preservation professionals to try to chart best practices and best paths forward.
Almost all of our classes get us out into the field doing work with real clients. In the semester, our presentation is almost always to a stakeholder.
We're taught to go into these communities and work with the stakeholders that have these historic spaces to ask them, what do you need from us? By coming to preservation, you help people who really care so much about their historic resources, and you can help them preserve those things and really learn so much from each other. And it's so powerful to be able to have that collaboration.